The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Bring him in.
Hello?
This is Yuri Shostapalov's interview. The date is November 19, 2006. The interviewing agent is Jacqueline Strong. Ili Ruski, ili Angliski.
English is fine. Most people hate subtitles.
Would you please state your name, age, and occupation for the record?
My name is Yuri Shostapolov. I was born in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, in the former Soviet Union on April the 25th, 1976.
Occupation?
It's all in my statement.
It says here that you worked for the Russian government. In what capacity?
I was part of an experimental clandestine operation.
What do you do now?
Same thing, better pay.
You know, Mr.
Shostapolov?
Thank you. You don't sound Russian.
Well, thank you. I was trained to work in the United States, England, and Canada. Asking people where they keep their nuclear vessels wasn't an option.
It says here that yesterday you walked into the agency's local branch office and turned yourself in.
That is correct.
Why?
You have something I want.
And what is that?
Is the heater broken in here?
Why? Are you cold?
No, it's fine. Just like winter in Moscow.
Do you like the climate in Moscow?
No. No one does. In any case, most of my time was spent in a bunker.
A bunker?
That's right. A Russian training facility deep underground.
Can I get you a coat?
No, thank you. But a little something to warm the blood might not be a bad idea. A glass of wine, if it isn't too much trouble.
It is.
Is it that you don't believe me, or are you just being disagreeable?
If what you say is true, I don't believe you'd be this forthcoming.
Maybe I don't have time to waste on subtleties. Maybe I'm trying to give you enough information to understand why I'm here. Maybe I've got a timetable and I'm already uncomfortably behind schedule. Company?
After reading your statement, I decided to ask a doctor to come in and speak with you. If you don't mind.
Not at all. If I'm crazy, I don't want to be the last to know. No. I changed my mind. I don't want to be analyzed by a cliche.
You'll permit me, I'll try to make it worth your time.
Okay, I'll permit you.
Do you know what year it is?
You see me behaving. Look, let's save you some time here. First, you're going to look for signs of self-medication. You won't find any. Second, you'll try to find out if I'm part of the real world. I am. Third, you'll probe for mental trauma. You won't find any of that. Finally, you'll talk me into believing I have a false perspective on life. I don't. I can prove that every word I say is true, but I can't do so with you in the room. It's, classified. So I would appreciate it if you left.
So are you taking any medications?
Thank you, doctor.
Now you can go. It's okay. If I get naked and start talking Klingon, Agent Strong here will fetch you. Wow. I feel better. How about that glass of wine?
You're a prisoner.
Yes.
Well, we don't give wine to prisoners.
But if you do, I'll be your favorite person in the world. I can't guarantee it. Agent Strong, isn't it customary to serve drinks before the main course? Let me help you with your indecision. I'm going to be massively uncooperative until you bring me some booze. In a glass, please. Well, wine tastes better in a glass.
It says here that you were part of the KGB's PSYOPs program.
That is correct.
PSYOPs being psychic warfare.
It's close enough. PSYOPs refers to a military branch that deals with the study and development of what some would call paranormal abilities. Telekinesis, remote viewing.
According to my research, PSYOPs also refers to psychological warfare. Maybe you're just playing mind games.
You're skeptical.
I saw a documentary on this one. I believe the CIA experimented with psychics during the Cold War. I assume the Soviet Union followed suit.
Or the US followed suit. Doesn't matter. I'm not a patriot. The program began with a focus on reconnaissance, but 5 years into it, they found a new use for us.
As assassins?
That's what I was trained for. That's not the cheap stuff, I hope.
Don't push it. Open your mouth.
Na zdrowia. You have a steady hand, Agent Strong. You're as beautiful as you are terrifying. The boys must chase you all day long.
So you can kill people with your mind. Is that it? And who exactly have you killed with your psychic powers?
Do you want a complete list?
Oh no, just the highlights.
Of course. Do you have a pen?
By the way, if you're jerking my chain, now would be a good time to say it.
Take down the names.
Call them out. The men behind the looking glass will verify.
There have been more than 20 souls in all, but here are a few. Michael Connolly, Lane Masterson, Nathan O'Toole, John Christie. There are more, but that should give you the general idea.
Bring a report once you've got it. So this power, is it some kind of gift or can anyone learn it?
I learned it. My classmates learned it. But I'm sure there were a few knuckle draggers who didn't make the cut.
At this point, I can make two assumptions. One of them is that you're crazy.
A crazy person wouldn't try to offer you a deal. In exchange for immunity, I will give you my handler. He's been my boss since I left the KGB. He tells me who to kill and where I can find him. But here's the real prize. I'll deliver you the head of an FBI informant. Well, not in a box or anything. It's just an expression. You've been waiting for your big break. This is it.
Why would you do that?
I need your help.